right now we're taking a closer look at what powers your children's toys and games. More and more kids are being admitted to the ER after swallowing the batteries that are inside some of those toys and games. Dr. Tim McAvoy from University Health System is here to share more about what could be an unknown danger, because some parents may not be aware, right?
That's right, Fiona. There are so many toys and games and even things that are new to the market, such as the fidget spinner, that have button batteries in them that can be very dangerous to children.
So that's what this is about, those little button batteries, because they're the, I got to try and say, lithium ion.
That's right.
There we go.
And so they are especially dangerous because they're shiny, they're small, they're easily popped into the mouth, into the nose, or into an ear, and they can cause very drastic effects.
Okay, now we have a look, okay, and if you're eating lunch, you might want to look away.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you that heads up right now, because you put some of those batteries on. Is this just a piece of lunch meat?
This is a piece of lunch meat. We have one that I put there about 7:30 this morning, and one that's only been there for about an hour, and you can see the one from this morning is already eaten all the way through that piece of lunch meat, which is simulating the esophagus. So that's the kind of damage it can do. Exactly. So it's a true surgical emergency once we identify that there's a battery in a location it should not be in.
Okay, so anything foreign would be a danger, but why are they so dangerous? I mean, we see what they're doing, but what else can it cause?
So because it is a battery, the circuit can be completed, it can create charge and then create an injury, and that can eat through tissues in the nose, it can eat through the esophagus into the chest, and in rare cases can even be deadly.
So what do parents need to look for? Because they may not notice that this has happened.
The key things they would most likely see would be coughing or difficulty breathing, or drainage from an ear or from the nose. And all those things would prompt them, hopefully, to take them to be evaluated in the emergency room, so then they could have this removed as soon as possible.
So what do they need to look for when with these little button batteries? They need to make sure they're just, make sure they're like screwed in.
So one of the best ways to keep kids safe from these is to make sure these batteries are not anywhere they can reach them. So make sure they're in a high cabinet, or if they are in a particular toy, knowing that that toy has an actual screw that's securing a door to keep it in place.
Right. So make sure they're secure, they're out of their way, or they're just not using them at all is how you can reduce the risk of serious injury from these button batteries. Now, as far as these little fidget spinners, I know these are increasingly popular.
They're everywhere. We see kids
now
in the clinic all the time. They're bringing them in and playing with them nonstop.
And so what is it? Is there a benefit to the spinners? Because like some folks might believe.
So in theory, there is a benefit to kids that have ADHD or autism, but the American Academy of Pediatrics has actually looked into it and determined there isn't actually any good literature to support it.
So if you've heard that, not exactly true then.
It might be fun, but not necessarily beneficial.
All right, great stuff from Dr. Tim McAvoy from University Health System. For more information on University Health System, just head to universitychildrenshealth.com or call 358-5437, 358-5437 for more information.
Thank you.